Anyway, we were just talking about the RPD. Pretty powerful. Let's see. Spawn creeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, obviously, it took 5 shots to kill it, but yeah, it's pretty powerful. It's pretty fun weapon to use too. I like using this one out of them all because of the sounds. But don't worry, there's more fun where that came from. So that was the RPD. This is the M249 saw. And obviously the model on this one is impressive. Like, look at that. Even the detail is like, minuscule details are just really impressive. So let's load it up. Obviously it takes a longer time to load because it is a bit of a bigger weapon. But it is a very powerful weapon all the same. So we're going to spawn a creeper there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously 4 shots. But yes. So it's obviously, you know, pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. It doesn't matter how much one individual shot does. It matters how it does as a collective group. So like, I don't know why it does that every once in a while. It's even if it hits it, it's like the mob doesn't respond. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive weapon. You'll use up your ammunition real quick, I'll tell you that. But it's pretty, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's all good. And then the M60E4, pretty much the same as the saw. Obviously, this one doesn't have as minuscule of a model, but it is still a very cool model for that matter. Basically the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it does a little bit less damage, but yeah. So, you know, these 3 are probably like one of the biggest and the most powerful. Or not the most powerful, but the biggest. And I'd say that they're pretty good. They're worth their weight, I'll say. They're worth their weight. So I'm gonna start putting them back because I'm running out of room. Let's get at the Thompson, the M44, and the MP40. And then so MP40, not it as in the end of the video, but MP40. Let's look for any of them for that matter. It's gonna take me a long time to find this. No! MP40, where are you? RPG. That's definitely not there. MP40, where are you? MG42. I don't have the MG42, do I? No, I don't. MP40. And we need MP44. And Thompson. And we need a Thompson. Okay, so we have them all. The MP40. This looks a lot like the grease gun, although it's a lot thinner at the very end. So let's see how it does. I've never used this one before. Let me retry that. I don't really know how good it was because I missed a lot of the shots. Okay, yeah, it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You gotta admit, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Again, probably pretty much worth its weight on resources and stuff like that. I'm just gonna stop testing with the sheep because it's just, you know, it's not entirely necessary. I hope you guys understand. But, you know, this is the MP40. Pretty good. Let's go on to the MP44. Now this model, I don't know what it is with this guy in modeling, but this one looks really cool. You know, props to the guy who made this mod especially. And the Thompson. It looks like a miniature hand pistol. Anyway. This one's pretty okay. It's not very good. It's not the best. I'd say that, you know, you'd benefit a lot more from this one than this one, but still, pretty decent weapon. If you're going for looks more than functionality, because like this one doesn't look very good, but this one looks amazing. So I'd go with this one. No, I'd go with this one for damage, this one for, you know, presentability. And then we have the Thompson. The Thompson's the fun gun. I thought this was originally supposed to have a drum, but apparently not. Holy crap, that does... It sounds nice. Not bad. This one's a pretty good weapon, too. Over this one and this one, this is probably the, you know, probably the top. Probably the top. So then, let's go back in here, put all this away. Sten, PPSH, and the M3 grease gun. And then, while we're at it, why don't we just get all these? Okay, yeah, the Type 100. The Type 100, the one that I went in, the mod version that I went in before this one, it didn't work. It was a very generic, it was just this texture in your hand, and it didn't load, it didn't fire, it did have ammo, but it didn't work at all. So, but it looks like they finished it. And, you know, there still are some guns in here that are not functional yet. The M90, the Type 99 is one of them. Have I been saying M90, M100 for this whole thing? I hope not. Yeah, we're not going to have enough slots for ammunition, so we'll just do it as we go along. So then let's find the... I know what the MG... Yeah, there you go, the FG42. I've seen the FG42, and I used it all the time. So this is the Type 100. This is the new one, so I don't know much about it. So let's see what it does. That is a very unrealistic sound. But as far as looks go, it looks pretty cool. Sounds, not so much. Damage, pretty good. I give it, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good weapon. The FG42, I believe this is an old German weapon, or an American. It's either an old German weapon from World War II or an old American weapon from earlier or later. I don't know. So let's see what this thing can do. Obviously, it's got a lot of kickback on it. This was in the old version too. It sounds really cool, if you ask me. And oops. When you can actually hit something, does pretty good damage. I wouldn't go for this one personally though, because it's kind of hard to aim it. I know when you're going all the way up here from, it's kind of hard to pull it down. So, and then we're gonna go for the PPSH. I don't know how that's a little disc, but okay. I don't really know much about this one either. Wow, this doesn't do very much damage at all. I mean, look at that. I was hitting the thing the whole time. Let's see how much, 1, 2, 3. I'm not even gonna count it. It's a really low damage weapon. It keeps them knocked back though. If this is like a mob that you don't want it to hit you, no matter how much damage you do, I'd go for this one. I'd go for this gun if you're trying to fight one of those mobs, because those are the most annoying mobs, I will say so. But you know, otherwise I'd stay away from it. Just because of its, you know, lack of damage. So then we only have 2 left in this mod showcase. I know you don't want it to end. It is the Sten. I don't know where the Sten is. Sten. I don't even remember what it looks like. It's like, that's that. And then, wait. Oh, and then the M38. The M3A grease gun. I can't say anything. Okay, M3A1. So, by the way, this is probably like one of the fastest. Oh wow, it actually has birds when it's reloading. That's weird. Maybe he, you know, took it from generic sounds, or maybe he even loaded these guns themselves and just, and made it the ones that didn't have. But this is the grease gun, and let's see what it does. So obviously it is a SMG, very, very fast. Pretty high damage, too. Like, if we see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage, I mean, 4 shots just to kill it. I'd say that that's pretty impressive. So then, let's go to the Sten. I don't know much about this. I don't know much of anything about this. So let's see what it got. Okay, so it seems kind of like an SMG as well. 10 shots, minus a few that I missed. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was like 6. But still, pretty good. These are both pretty good weapons to use. I'd say go ahead after them. They're pretty good. You can't deny it. They're pretty good. Anyway, guys, this will be the end of this one. This has been a really long one, for that matter. It's like, there's too many of these guns, and I'm not even like, there's still more guns, and there's still more mechs and armor and stuff that I haven't even like thought about getting into. If I ever remember to do another one of these episodes, then I'm probably gonna. It's probably gonna be like a five-part season, if you want to call it. But anyway, this has been dragged out for long enough. I am Claw Minecraft, the Ender King, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.